What's up, guys? This is Tony Collin. I'm checking in from Tone Zone Fitness, my studio here located in Duluth, Georgia. We have another location also in Roswell, Georgia, that we just recently opened up last month. But what I want to really talk about right now is that I just want to talk about my journey that I'm about to embark on. I call it my journey because it's a different year, it's a different 6 months. I'm in a different place in my life than I was, of course, prior to this. A lot has even changed in the last 6 months, as you all know, being how this is 2020, the year of the change. So I wanted to get more so, and I've been thinking about doing this for a while, I wanted to more so get into actually showing people, and particularly guys, how you can continue to get better as you get older and how you can control your own destiny by putting your life in your own hands. And the foundation of that I think, and I believe, first and foremost, is exercise and being active. So you have to establish a healthy lifestyle because if you have your mind right and your body's right, or should I say when you have your body right and your mind is right, you're nearly unstoppable. So you have to think of all the things that kind of slow down as you get older into your 40s. So we're talking about your 40s to your 50s basically right now. And what I'm talking about for most guys, whether or not they want to admit it or not, they're coming off their 30s, had a couple of kids, if you've been blessed to have kids, and family and all that good stuff. Or if you're single even, still, or whatever. So basically, as you get into your 40s, you become a little bit more sedentary. You're secure at your job, or you're working like crazy to trying to secure your job so you can take care of your family and be there for your kids again and your girlfriend or your wife. And also have friends. So there's a lot of social time that's involved going into your 40s and going into your 50s as well. But especially into your 40s, it's a big adjustment period. So if you don't place your workout and your activity levels, whether or not it's doing walking, running, Pilates, weight training, no matter what it is, people have a tendency to make that of less of what they do as far as a priority. And I'm telling you, that's a major, major no-no. You want to always have your foundation. My foundation, what I found that works for other people as well, similar age as I am, or younger or older, is just the fact that you're making working out first and foremost. The more energy you have, the stronger you are, the better you feel, the better you look, the less diseases that you will have in your life, God forbid, and also you're able to do more. So just think about it like this: if you're able to do more, then you have a new lease on life. Instead of you slowing down into your 40s, getting ready for your 50s, and you slow down in your 50s, getting ready for your 60s, then all of a sudden you're 70 and 80, and guess what? You're old at that point. So it's all about taking care of your body for the next 10 years as you get into your 40s. For most guys, strength training and eating right, cardio, and maintaining a social lifestyle can be hard. But I'm telling you, it's not impossible. You may not be at your peak at all times, but if you're like 80% of your 100%, then that's a good place to be too. Because you can get strict for like a month or two, and you could be 100% in shape. So it's really much better to start at 80% than it is when you start out at 50% or 30%, and you have to climb that mountain. And guess what? It doesn't get any easier as you climb the mountain. You have to realize that the older you get, the less energy you're gonna have for everything. Don't fool yourself. Nobody's different from nobody else. We're all the same. Except just like money in the bank, the difference between a millionaire and somebody who lives paycheck to paycheck or every 6 months to every 6 months is the person that is a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, or is wealthy, has saved their money or done something right as far as financial. So they're secure in that way. And I'm telling you, if you secure your body the same way, then you have the energy of someone 10, 20 years younger. And you look that way too. And you function that way in every way. So isn't that a good thing? I think it's a good thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just let you into my world and show you exactly what I do. Nothing's perfect. I'm not perfect. So, and I'm not looking to be perfect. There was a point in my life, my 30s and 40s, even 20s, when all I wanted to do was have a six-pack. That's all that really matters. If I had a six-pack, I look good in my clothes, I was feeling like $1 million. But what you have to sacrifice to always have a six-pack, or always have a four-pack, or always have an eight-pack, then you pick and choose exactly how far you want to go in your own personal journey as far as what your goals are. Because in order to have an 8-pack or a 6-pack, unless you're genetically amazing, then it's hard to maintain that eating strict all the time. That means you have to eat strict 95% of the time. Summer comes, fall comes, holidays comes, kids' birthdays. Again, you get where I'm going here, because you know what I'm talking about. As you get older, other things take the place of your foundation where it should be. But if you make the time to get up a little bit earlier, to stop procrastinating, to take that step, I guarantee it that you will see a change fast. A lot faster than probably what you think. Even for guys who are like 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight, I'm telling you, you can do it. There's nothing separating me from you. That's nothing. Except I spend 5-6 hours a week in the gym. A week, 5 or 6 hours, not bad. Not compared to me spending an hour and a half, 6 days a week, which I used to do that too. But I was in a different place in my life. Now I'm in another different place in my life, and I can accept that, but it will not stop me from being the best that I can be. And nothing will. It took me a long time to understand, exactly, how we all have a path, we all have a journey, we all are chosen to do great things. It took me a while to really realize that. I always knew what I wanted to be, and I had this dream to be this, or you have a dream to be that. And it's funny how I became a trainer. I've always been interested in muscles and changing people's lives, but it was all about me initially. I can't lie. When I was a teenager, all I thought about was I was a skinny kid. I was picked on. I was bullied. I grew tall. I was even skinnier. So I was a loner. And I also came from a single parent household too. So my mom was mom and dad, which is a whole nother story. But anyway, my journey actually started from getting picked on and bullied on. No kid wants that. So I started on my own, begged my mom for a weight bench, and she got it for me, and I lifted weights like crazy. Even then it was like fish to water. Even then I outgrew my little weight set, and I wanted to go into the gym. Now mind you, I was about 12. And back then there was no such thing as people lifting weights and working out, and especially being so young. Stunt your growth, it would slow you down and all that kind of stuff. Things that back then people really believed. So it was very unusual for me starting out. I understand that now, starting out at a younger age and actually just working out and just learning trial from error. I would go home and read all the books. I would go home and do my research, go to the library. I can't tell you how much time I would dedicate to doing this and learning. And then by trial and error, of course. But it did happen because I didn't give up. But I realized when I was about 16, 17, I helped somebody lose 10 pounds. And I didn't know how amazing it was, that feeling, even more than my own body. Like I wanted a big chest, big muscles, oppressed girls, and all this other stuff. But at the same time, at that age, I didn't realize how much power I had in order for me, and how much cooler it was when I changed somebody else's life and I changed somebody else's body just from losing 10 pounds. It was amazing to me. That's when I think I became hooked. And I I would do all my research on diets. I would do all my research on eating, supplementation, different forms of strength training, different forms of workouts. I mean, I would just devour it like daily. I would be in my room just going through it and then going to apply it as well. I even tell you, I had it so bad to where I would, I grew up back when, there was no cell phone, believe it or not. And so it was nothing for the kids to go out in the summertime and be gone all day away from your house. And your parents would just know you were somewhere playing because you would come back, obviously. And as long as your mom and dad knew where you were, that was the important thing, else you get in trouble. So anyway, I remember like reading articles and stuff like that and being so excited that I would just get on my little 10-speed bike and I would go like 6 miles, just riding to get to the gym, to sneak into the YMCA or boys club or whatever it was at that time, recreation center, go to the weight room, sneak in there, and kind of do my little workout. I'd be so excited. I'd be like, oh my God. And I would see little muscles popping up and I'd be so excited and I feel stronger, but I felt better. So that was my first feeling of euphoria and not knowing what endorphins was, the feel-good hormone when you work out. Everybody gets it, even if you hate to work out, guess what? After you do a good workout, not workout is gonna kill you, but a good workout, then you will feel those endorphins, I guarantee it. But yeah, I remember those days, and again, it goes back to the first time I had this lady lose 10 pounds, and I was like, oh my God, I just felt like I was the king of the world. And she was so thankful and so grateful. I mean, because I was pretty young then. So, and it went from that to me wanting to be a strength and conditioning coach on a professional football team, basketball team. And I also I was really into playing basketball at the time. I was really good, still am. And I would use different programs on myself and I would see the change. I would see the improvement. I would get excited. I started dunking the basketball. I started doing some unbelievable things as far as basketball that I didn't even know I could do. So I could see how if I put in this much work, I would get this much more out of it. And I learned that at a very young age. And again, when I was training this lady, I wasn't even getting paid or anything. It was back then there was no job other than being a strength and conditioning coach on a professional team or a college team. And I didn't even know how to do that. Like, how do you do that? There was no Google. Yeah, so long story short, basically what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna ramble a lot, so it's fine. You can just fast forward, whatever. But I just want to let you know I'm a real human being too. I may be a trainer, but I feel like I'm more than just a trainer. I'm a friend, a listener, a role model, a regular dude. But at the same time, I'm special, and I realize that. And I think we're all special in our own ways. I realized my blessing and my passion and my purpose a couple of years ago. And for some people, it's like 20. Some people, it's like 30. Some people, it's like 40. Some people, for some people, it takes a divorce to reignite or to realize who you really are as opposed to who you were 10, 15 years ago. Sometimes it takes that. But I just want to lead by example, but I want to show you the formula that it takes. And I believe, truly, based on my ability to help others and to transform others, my lifestyle will also be able to help others by doing the same thing. Even if it's just taking the same principles that I incorporate in my daily manner. And I'm still learning. I'm still a student of the game. I've been doing this like over 20 years now. I'm still a student of the game. I still keep up with everything because it's my passion. It's what I do. I think that's what separates me from everybody else too, no matter your age or your nationality or whatever. So, in saying all of that, I know this is going to become really popular, And I know I don't probably don't have any views right now, but I will. And somebody's going to look back on this, and I'm going to be able to change somebody's life from just me taking this time out to spread the word via social media. So we're going to start with YouTube here today. Today is Monday, June 29th. There's a lot of things going on. I'm learning more and more every day, and I want to teach you. And you can learn from my victories and my mistakes and everything. And just know, again, that I'm just a regular guy, but I was born here with a special purpose. And once you realize what your special purpose is and your passion, then you're literally unstoppable, because no one can stop you from doing something you believe. So I understand I'm different in that kind of way. And that's okay too, because it took me a long time to wonder why am I so different from everybody else? Why do I think different? Why doesn't I don't fit into, like, if I'm a square, why don't I fit into the circle? If I'm a circle, why don't I fit into the square? Blah, 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 blah. But thank God that I learned not only just to love myself, but to have confidence and believe. And when you see things happen in life that you can't deny, excuse me, I just finished drinking a protein shake, that you can't deny, then God is good, baby. Or whatever God you believe in is good. I mean, I'm telling you, we're all here for a purpose. Stay positive, stay focused, find your way, learn, read, listen to podcasts. I've been blessed to have some amazing people in my life that I've learned from, haven't learned from, didn't hear the message, but now my ears are open and I'm willing. I'm more than willing. Been that way for a minute, but I'm just saying, today, 2020. So I just want to say, I'm going to keep this at, got about 3 more minutes, I'm going to keep it at 20. So we're going to look back on this beginning, and now that I got this new camera, I'm going to be playing with it a lot more, and I'm going to be actually journaling my journey video. Hope you enjoy it. Right now, even as we face this pandemic, it's been tough on me. It's been tough on everybody. Some worse than others. But as long as you got your health, as long as you got good people around you, and as long as you got that special person behind you, no matter who they may be, that believes in you or not, or maybe it's just you who believes right now. That's all. But just know I believe in you too. I know you can make a change for whatever you're trying to do. So, in saying all that, I'm going to start tomorrow. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do the workouts and stuff. I don't think you need to see the workouts right away, but just know I will be posting certain things as I map it out, and I'm just going to make it spontaneous. But I will have a structure involved too. So anyway, hope I haven't bored you to death, but this is the first entry. It's like 20 minutes. But just know that just believe. Just believe. Peace out. See you tomorrow.